자, 계속해서 진행해 보도록 하죠.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There.
딴딴딴딴딴딴.
The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right.
정말
You
무한으로
asked me to look into
즐기는구만.
why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, We can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that.
아니 수면 시간은 솔직히 보장해줘야 되는 거 아니야?
It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
샤워를 하세요.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive.
네, 안녕하세요.
But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
아우 몸 좋아.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
지 할 만하만 하고 가버리네, 이 새끼들.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
메일이 도착했어. 조지 바턴. 샘, 우리의 수호자. 이곳 중계지의 상황은 점차 밝아지고 있어. 모든 것이 어떤 이유에선지 한결 나아졌어. 그렇답니다. 자, 유가미야 샘, 나쁜 소식이다. 희귀금속을 배송해줘서 고맙다 샘. 배송센터에 모두가 임무를 완수해준 걸 고마워하고 있어. 바깥에서 본 바이크가 배터리가 나갔다고? 뭐 이상한 거 시키려고 하는 것 같은데 나한테? 결론 이래라 쌤.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
레이더 같은 거.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
한정판 왔는데 박스 엄청 커서 플스 에디션인 줄 알았네요. 언박싱한 거 친구들한테 영상으로 자랑하고 여태 플레이하다 왔습니다. 호불호가 많이 갈리는데 전 되게
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician?
아니 매즈 미켈슨 형인데 그러면 안 궁금하겠니?
For a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
That's right, just sleep.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
자, 일단 가보죠.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta.
Okay.
Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
뮬포스트 박스에서 카이랄 인터페이스를 회수하세요. 그리고 카이랄 결정을 최소 1cg 획득하세요. 어디 보자.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Keep on keeping on.
연료가 없구나. 자, 일단
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
밀 캠프 먼저 가보도록 합시다.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
죽이는 것도 아니고 기절시켜야 돼? 아니 여기 사다리를?
Thanks for the help.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
아 잠깐 과적이야. 아... 아 잠깐 전 재밌게 하고 아직 괜찮아. 아직 나쁘지 않아요. 아직까지는. 나중에 후반 한번 가보면 몰라도 어떨지.
Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we got to deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by
그렇지. 배송은 무인 차량과 드론.
all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
잘 자라 우리 비비 앞들과 뒷동산에.
Yeah, this is nice.
파손됐겠죠? 과적 안 했어. 120까지는 과적이 아니란 말이야. 117kg 준수하고 있어. 과적 아니야 아직.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
아싸 호랑나비 한 마리가 꽃밭행 앉았는데.
These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son, that is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
케이스 수리 스프레이, 카이랄 대칭 카이랄 이용, 소재 수량.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
34.
34개월 구독 감사합니다, 바이스님. 아, 까버려.
As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
친밀도 상승. 마초. 소재량의 한도. 핸들러. 사람들은 당신을 기본적인 의뢰는 믿고 맡길 수 있는 포터라고 생각합니다. 시간과 노력을 투자하면 언젠가 진정한 전설로 거듭날지도 모릅니다. 중량이 늘어났어?
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
케이스 수리
That's
스프레이.
container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've
5kg 늘어났네.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well.
진정한 헬스.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources.
이거 점점 늘어나면서 스쿼트 1RM 늘어나는 것처럼 근육 늘어나는 것도 표현해줬으면은 헬스 하시는 분들이 좋아했을 텐데 엄청. 120kg를 메고 배송을 한다고? 막 이렇게.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never
Excellent.
doubted you'd come through for us.
브리지스 부츠 레벨 1.
Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal.
네, 맞아요. 노멀 리더스 맞아요. 네. 워킹 데드의 대리. 다리. PCC 구조물 데이터.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach.
요즘에 김동현 씨 광고 그거 하잖아요. 그 뭐였지? 공익 광고 하시던데. 그
be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to
그
say,
국민의 안전을 아니 뭐 아무튼 뭐 스포츠 안전을 지키고 뭐 스포맨인가 그런 거 하시는데.
relationship with it, that of primitive man's fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
왜 이렇게 바라는 게 많지 나한테? 데이밀 라이더스. 자, 이제 전력 공급 유닛 배송, 풍력 발전소, 그리고 건설 다리 건설.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
금속 800. 어머, 아슬아슬하다 또.
Order assigned. Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
유로 트럭에 가깝지 않다고 할 수 있죠.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
단말기. 여기다 납품을 한 거 아니었어? 아짜 미친가? 그냥 일반판입니다. 네. 여기다 납품하는 거구나. 길게 누르는 거였구나. 인터페이스가 잘 안 보여. 생각보다. 스킬드 핸들러.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
자, 이제 풍력발전소까지. 품질 최우선. 비비는 잘 지내나 쌤? 자가 중독은 잘 예방해주고 있지? 어쩌라고. 이거 다 읽기도 귀찮은데 씨. 배송 판매 게임이라니까요. 비 온다. 초등학교 때 가방 셔틀 하던 슬픈 과거가 물론 난 가방 셔틀 같은 건 한 적이 없어. 나 의외로 애들이 나 빵 셔틀 하기 딱 좋은 스타일인데도 날 잘 케어해줬거든 친구들이. 신기하게도 다행이다. 딱 빵 셔틀 당하기 딱 좋은 그거였는데. 기적적으로 빵 셔틀이 아니었던 남자지. 네, 만났어요 이미. 초반은 그거더라고요. 이벤트 씨.
You there. Bridges wants you.
아 이거 무거운데. 과정 시작! 버리고 싶다. 버린다. 내가 지금 들고 가기에는 너무나 큰 아이템이다. 곧 도관이 나간다. 들고 갔다가. 아 은근히 필요한 데 있어요. 서다리. 강 같은 거 건널 때라든가 필요하긴 하더라고. 강 좀 빠르게 건널라. 그래 이 정도면 아뷰 도관이 나간다 이 야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야야 누가 그랬던 거 추락하는 것에는 날개가 없다고. 누군가 그랬다. 추락하는 것에는 날개가 없다. 아, 쉣! 또 BT들이야? 안 된다. 안 된다! 아니 난 쿠팡맨이라고 긴장감이 없을 줄 알았더니 아예 긴장감이 없진 않네 게임 자체가. 아 수리 스프레이 놔두고 왔는데 죄다 이런.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
근데 뭐 나쁘진 않습니다. 저는 오히려 내가 생각했던 것보다 나은데 훨씬. 뭐 컷신이 길다고 하긴 하는데 플레이 타임이 그렇다고 너무 적지도 않은데.
Delivering cargo.
모르겠어요 얼마나 걸었는지.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Fly? 아 그래도 많이 손상됐다. 18% 손상됐네. 1km, 2km 가까이 걸었네 거의.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
아, 또? 딴딴딴딴딴딴딴딴딴. 아무리 호불호가 갈린다 그래도 메타가 80점이 넘어가는 게임인데 아주 못 만든 건 아니죠, 네, 당연히.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
PCC로 발전기를 건설할 수 있다. 휴.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition.
애초에 혼자 출발했는데
I
뭐
hope Oliver's doing
새삼스럽게.
as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the Chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in
다시 돌아가야 돼?
One other
그 길을?
thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
개수학이네.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
이러다. 여기까지 가야 돼. 미맞아 그냥. 나 말고 딴 사람이 배송해 줄 거야.